Chat, as I said, 5 polls.
We should be fine.
Or else what?
I'm not asking.
What are we doing the first 4 polls?
Clearing.
I thought we were clearing.
We just spam dances the entire fight, obviously.
Oh. Oh. I can get bent. Right there, how do? Yep, remember.
Anything we need to go over for whatever reason. Reminders, clarifications, some whack-ass strat you found out about.
No.
We're not changing
I got
anything,
nothing.
right?
We're not changing anything.
Because a lot of guides say do color pairs for the last funky floor, but we just did light party pairs. I'm fine with sticking with what we were doing.
They were color pairs.
They were color pairs.
Mm-hmm.
For the last funky floor,
You were with me.
Just do what we did last time.
You guys are like 1 and 8. You're talking about the frog
Yeah.
thingy, right?
We will actually gain LB and have an 8th perfect groove.
That's debatable. I'll believe when I see it.
Well, if we don't get LB from perfect groove, that's your fault, right?
No, it won't be mine. I'm groovy.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Oh yeah, this one starts with chain cluster. What the heck?
Rolls.
Alright, I'm switching. to a
We
different
have a
internet.
DC already.
Yes, we do. I am switching my internet to not.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops of the
I have been unironically playing this game with no DCs for the last like 6 hours. As soon as
Oh,
raid starts.
good luck.
Alright.
I'll be fine.
You chose poorly.
I think it was on me too. I could be wrong though.
You have chosen poorly.
Alright. That should work.
Got hotspot in.
Yeah. I'm going on my hotspot.
Alright. I was poll 0. Oh wait, you're not here yet. Ignore that. Wow.
I am restarting. I had to restart the game.
Maybe this will.
no, I meant the last funky floor where it's just in out and 8th beat and quarter beat. That's all that happens during it.
We do color pairs.
We did.
No, we didn't.
We never
Yes, we
did
did.
color pairs.
No,
Oh,
we did.
the-
We did melee and range, basically. Yeah, because Rat and I were partners on that one.
Larry and
'cause
I
we
were
marked
always
out.
partners on it.
The one where it alternates
Yeah.
the checker pattern the second time. That fuck fiesta.
Huh.
The that, you know, the very last mechanic, you know, where the one where you, if it was 8, I would stand on like B and you'd go A, and if it was 4, I'd go up to A with you.
Because we were keeping like melees and such together, so that you guys could be closer if it was a 4th.
So you
Alright,
can
players
still
can keep it
do
low.
that with melee and range, which is I think why Party Finder was doing it that way.
Who cares? Yeah. I remember the way
I mean,
we
I
did
don't
it
care.
before.
It didn't really change my spot. It just I did it another clear right after we did. So I probably am misremembering.
Alright. I am back.
I mean,
Hopefully
either
this
way
will work better.
works. to be honest.
Doesn't really
so.
change anything. You kind of can kind of YOLO it, but
Just wait 15 more seconds.
15.
Yeah. Okay, you can pull.
Force two.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstart's Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Light parties.
Can you keep up with the rhythm? Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops of these days. We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Red what?
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn! An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
In then out. Also didn't catch the
East
What?
side.
Parties.
what? Sports North, DPS South.
Your
Fan out.
dancers. Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now. The fever's taking hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green? Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Look at your debuffs for our weird priority thing that we do.
Right first.
One 100 grooviness.
Finish with style.
Nice.
You shall gain LB. So it's
You're burning up the dance floor, baby.
We did
On the dance
melee's
floor,
left, range
everyone's a
right.
star.
right?
Yep.
Yes.
Partners.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I got you.
much for the challenger.
That was right
Been a
during
minute.
burst 2.
In then out.
In
No, I just moved it. been like a week.
We have melee LB3.
Show me your moves. They're back on their feet. Let's see
Parties?
Late parties.
Yeah,
So we have LB whenever you want to send it.
Yeah.
I blame Ryan for that.
He
I can't
murdered
go
you,
very
right?
far if I'm giving Vera uptime.
Dude, I told you, don't worry about me.
obviously, yeah. It's been a week since I've done it, so.
dancers.
Yeah, great. One little intricacy I forgot about. I mean, I got there just.
North south. Partners.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
EPS first.
We're just getting started. Keep
Light parties.
moving, baby.
Grade wide.
This is next 2 minute. I mean, hot window.
My buffs were super late this time.
Supports north, DPS south.
Yeah, baby. I feel the fever coming on again. The night's reached a fever pitch. All eyes are on dancing green.
Oh, I got snapshotted.
Yeah, I'll get you up here in a sec.
Yeah.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Gotta dodge the bullshit.
Too soon.
Oh, I moved too soon. Yeah.
Fuck.
Let's finish with style.
I have Swift
Hey,
in
what are you
7.
trying to do? Put the
Okay.
crowd to sleep?
Keep going for it for sure. We have more deer now, it's possible. I don't know that for sure, but
You're up, dancers.
practice if nothing else.
I mean, this is the real pull zero. Actually, seeing mechanics.
It should be fine.
Alright.
Supports bait first. Baiting.
Hold burst slightly.
Yes, we'll be baiting in.
Show us some electrifying moves.
Partners. The Alpin in. Spread.
I'm staying good.
Raid wide.
We are behind. Booty
Ryan, after your
Light on me
1
now.
minute.
Like, timing my death.
30 seconds left.
Everything you got.
Let's bring the night to a scorching close.
Crazy to me if there's 30 seconds after those 2 raid wides.
Yeah.
Oh, your
Yeah.
buff is there? I wish I had
I
known.
mean, I was dead.
That was one hell of a party.
I
Let's
feel
do
like
it
it was
again
better.
sometime.
I blame Ryan for murdering Theo.
No, real pull
I mean,
zero. It's been
Murdered both of us. Right
That
at a
was
buff
actual
window
crazy.
too. That is really rough.
yeah. It's that it's only that one stupid thing. For some reason, throws my brain for a loop. So until I think about it again.
I try to move
Yeah.
as close to the boss as I can.
No. The thing is, I see the moving floor pattern, and everything about me from FF just tells me, like, you know, what's the, you know, like, because usually the AOE's light up or they don't light up at all. So
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
throw
no,
my
I
off
do
and
not-
move the square over.
Do not worry about my uptime.
Okay.
I will throw an axe. It's fine.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Rolls.
Can you keep up with the rhythm? Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these things. We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby. Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Force first.
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Out then in.
Oh, I'm. Oh yeah, no, I did do it right.
It's north.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Those rolls, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, it was one.
That's
Let's just wipe it.
Yep.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Parties.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
I like crit nothing that opener.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Sports first.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn! An invitation to dance. How will the challenger
In then out.
respond?
Light parties.
Have a good hit there.
Bullshit.
Hit tank buster, man. Sports north, DPS south.
You're up, dancers! Let's turn up the heat! Try to keep up now! The fever's taken hold! Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Greed? Dance like there's no
Your debuffs.
tomorrow! Let's finish with style! Not bad, but I reckon you've got more in you. On the dance floor, everyone's a
Melee's
star.
left, ranged right. Partners.
Reading cancels out.
Spread.
Oh, I'm done.
Out
This
and
is,
in. Be light parties after.
Come on, show me your moves. They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Good. Tank buster.
I'm surprised your Transcendence held that long.
I have delayed my res, so it would.
Oh, good. Okay.
What?
Bless you.
Back to it, dancers.
North south. Spread.
Bask
Sports
in the
first.
spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
Sports first. Gotcha.
What's on it?
Light parties.
That's B-side,
Getting
yeah.
started. Keep grooving, baby. Dancers, take
Sports
it
north,
away.
DPS south.
It's reached a fever pitch. All eyes are on dancing green. Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Stupid.
Dang it, I hit by the last one.
Almost. Just keep the rest of the
Whoa.
fight clean. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the last one's got me.
Movie moves. Crowd's loving it.
I mean, all the important people got it.
Well, that's just rude.
We're all important.
I was looking at who got the buff. I'm like, wait a second. South. And then north.
Sports evading first.
Remember delay burst slightly here.
In.
That's fine.
This works.
DPS will date out. North. Tank buster.
I'll move, don't worry.
Why does Theo have
Oh.
it?
Oh.
Died at a burst.
LB3.
Whatever you get up.
I will. I mean, yeah, all LB3 is. I can't
You
until after this mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been terrorized.
Yeah, play this play. Partners.
Oh,
That's on me. I misread it.
In the now.
yeah, sorry.
That's on me.
It's 8th beat, so we're fine. If you can get res whenever, I'll.
I have Swift in 7.
All right, perfect. Just keep getting on up first, obviously. Yeah.
Looks like someone didn't hold him back.
It's all damage save for all their attacks.
Yeah, I think
It's gonna be close.
Let's bring the night to a scorching close. That was one hell of a party. Let's do it again sometime.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Tactic. Oh, you're fucking shitting
Flop
me.
you right at the end.
Yeah. Sorry, that was on me. Or fancy. Yeah.
There was a lot of fuckery. It's not just one person.
Mm.
I saw the tank buster on myself, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That-
Surely
that was
not,
on
because
me.
I forgot you died.
Yeah,
It's like,
I
why the
did too.
fuck do I have this?
Yeah.
And I had tank stance on the entire time. I guess I just didn't generate enough back after I died.
Oh yeah, this reminds me of a dungeon I ran before this, where the tank died, and then Mia's Viper stole aggro and kept it for the rest of the dungeon.
Are you ready to get down?
Yeah.
If I would have crit any of my parts, anything in my opener, that would have been crit, but it is.
I crit
in
nothing
my
in
opener
my
as
opener.
I didn't either. It was bad, really bad.
Flight parties.
Can you keep up with the rhythm? dancing green is pulling us
Worst I ever had though.
We're just getting started.
So started phase 2 in top.
Moving, baby.
I burst so much as dancer I stole Omega from the tank. And got the tank buster.
Wait, what?
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
Yes, first.
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
In the out. Rolls. Rolls. I'll buy a tank buster. Ports north, DPS south.
You're up, dancers.
I guess I get hit by
Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now.
something.
The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with dancing green?
Look at your debuffs.
Dance like there's no tomorrow. Let's finish with style.
Good job.
Good job.
Proud of you guys.
You're burning up the dance floor, baby.
Melee
You
left,
dancing
range
now.
right.
Now Ryan, don't murder Theo this time.
No, it was just the one time thing. I remember now.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
Spread. Careful. In then out. It'll be rolls after.
Come on, show me your moves.
We have LB, whatever you want to send it.
Alright. Yeah.
You're 5% ahead.
Keep it that way. North south. And spread. Supports first.
Spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
Yes.
It was A side.
Bulls.
Hit or miss.
Hot window.
Sports North East South.
Dancers, take it away! Yeah, baby! I feel the fever coming on again! The night's reached a fever pitch! All eyes are on dancing green!
Fudge.
Oh, I got it a second time because
Dance like there's no
death.
tomorrow!
Sorry about that.
Let's finish with
I should have just waited until that was over.
Tanks up for
Yeah, get
Thunder.
Kudre up and then
Please.
Hey, what are you trying to do?
Working on it, working on it, working on it. It's
the
up.
Buster isn't up just yet, but I would like to make sure that
Yeah.
like
Wyra, I'll get you up in about 7. That's when I have
Yeah.
raised. Now you're good.
Oh no, that's not south. I'm done.
what is that? Oh yeah. Oh, crap.
Sports are baiting first.
remember to hold first for
Out.
briefly.
You don't need to hold.
Oh yeah, that's true.
In. Tank Buster after this. Aggro's good.
Rip.
Show us some electrifying moves!
Partners. Out and in.
I'll move over.
Right.
You got it.
Should have it this time.
Just double raid wide. Send
Oh,
LB
yeah,
if you
there you go.
want.
You don't need to help.
Even if it gets close.
You shouldn't. We're significantly ahead.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh,
It's a little sloppy, but we did it in 5.
That was our 5th pull.
Not
Right,
counting.
okay.
so
Okay,
that was
okay,
four.
okay.
Okay. Let's see. Earring. Fucking anybody need the earring? Tanks. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Did we determine that stuff is generally like multiplicative, like sort of
Yeah.
multiplicative? So that
Yeah.
does that mean it would be better to give it to me first since I'm getting a weapon soon?
Probably.
Probably.
If you want it, go for it, dude. I really don't give a shit.
Sir, yes, sir. Anyway,
All right, fair enough.
Necklace. I think we're just giving that to. Yeah, that's
That
the
one
only thing
should
that
be
no
me.
one needs. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, necklace for Noah.
Bracelet
Then
to Ryan.
If Matt's staying on Black Mage, it would probably benefit us to like do 1, 1, and 1 for the accessories here. I brought it
Yeah.
up earlier in voice chat. So like the ring you could give to Matt, I think.
Yeah.
Let me look
Well,
at
next
something. How much
week,
time do I got on
next
this
week,
drug?
if you give me necklace, I can buy ring.
Well, we can't see the timer because it's Loot Master.
Yeah, it would be better to do that because then next week I would just buy the ring and.
Yeah, next week I can. If you give me necklace, I can buy ring.
Yeah.
And
The necklace was already given.
then-
I know. I'm saying
Well,
next week's
theoretically,
necklace.
everybody could do that.
Next week, the necklace for
I don't
Siggy.
Oh,
think
yeah.
there's like a better way to do this, so I don't think it makes a difference. So yeah, I'll just do 1, 1, and 1. Yeah, I'll just do 1 and 1.
Mhm.
So Ryan.
Also, ultimately, it doesn't matter which of these two you give to each because they both need both.
True.
Mm,
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
I
I can remember.
Theo,
I was
you
fucking
Theo, you
pumping that pull.
Theo, you got a 99,
Holy shit!
and I
Let's
and
fucking
I got a
go.
97.
I'm just shy. I'm looking at my ACT. I'm just shy of 35k DPS there. Holy shit!
Oh my gosh.
1/6 of my attacks were crit direct hits. Jesus.
You. Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I
isn't
don't know.
Devilment nice?
Yeah, yeah, it's great. Thank you.
Yeah, my poor pull with a death.
Mm,
All our DPS was going hard.
Siggy got a 97.
Yeah, Yan had a
Yan
92.
a 92.
We'll consider us even, Siggy. Because part of that's me.
I had a bad pull in terms of art and crits, but that's what went.
Holy shit!
strategy.
I was only like 300k DPS shy of the boss. Or not DPS, but.
Take 5, by the way.
Yeah.
XX20.
I nearly
do
gave
your
out
shit, whatever you gotta do.
5,000
Okay, I'll be
DPS
right
that
back.
fight.
Yeah.
Let's see. I gave out with Chain Stratagem 2,300 DPS.
Let's see, just from me.
Where do you look at that? Where you gave out from something? Get out of these things.
So you hover over our DPS, and if, for example, Siggy, it shows given by ability, and then the one on the right. So Siggy gave out 2,000 from tech, 1,500 from standard.
Theo,
and
you
1,000
got
from
3,339.2 from just from me.
Yeah. My Litany gave out almost 2k, 1,989. Jesus, what a balance.
What the fuck do I need
see
for
this
this?
virus. Change strategy and fair and balanced ability, guys.
It's only it's actually funny thing because what's it called? Baneful Impaction is also tied to Change Stratagem. Change Stratagem is actually 25% of my damage.
You see, I'm used to the inflation of last year. I don't know, the way we had things set up was differently in such a way that I get
Okay.
like 2,000 DPS
Okay,
off, or 1.8 DPS
so
off.
Theo.
25% of my damage is 2 buttons.
So Theo.
What
Yes, I gave you a lot of damage. So I'm looking at the other numbers. I got 96 on A DPS, 98 on N DPS, and 95 on C DPS.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There you go. Murder.
I still find it hilarious that Chain Stratagem and Baneful Impaction, which is a button that's off Chain Stratagem, is a total of 25% of all of my damage that I do in a fight.
I forgot how you do.
I'm pretty sure if people crit more during buffs, that number goes up of how much percentage of it.
Me, yeah.
So yeah. Gosh, Scholar, why do you have this busted button?
I wonder if I can look how many of my damage, how many of my important buttons actually crit. I don't know how to do these.
You could probably Drake Spain is probably the majority of your games you could
Theo,
Mhm.
which
that
one's
was the
correct.
number 16 global Reaper parse.
Assuming it locks in there.
Assuming it locks in there. But that is 16th
Because
global.
there are probably some Reapers that have gotten like Tome Weapon from last week.
Yeah.
So
Well, like the guy who has first has 3,000 above you.
yeah, that's a Tome Weapon. Augmented Tome probably.
But yeah, right now.
Also, it's really funny. Siggy or Theo got 99% out of 2,160 parses. Siggy got 97 out of 5,000 parses.
Yeah, Reaper's not doing so hot this tier. It doesn't have a lot of representation.
And Dancer's pretty much the go-to physical at the moment. So
yeah,
from what I saw for clears on M6S last week, Reaper was like 3%.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Theo, you might not keep global, but that was number 3 NA.
Damn. All right.
Oh, how do you see that?
You have to go to rankings and then just look for damage and then sort by.
Oh, Savage, Dancing Green rankings, and then.
For example, I'm 46 global for Dancer. I mean 46 NA for Dancer, but there's a lot more of us than there are Reapers.
So you look at like NA and then.
Well, it defaults to global.
Yeah. And then.
Where are we looking again? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Third in NA, and Theo is 16th global.
Yeah,
for Reaper
I said
parses.
that.
Yeah. Well, I just found it myself, and yeah, literally, DPS wise,
That's
like
so
they go
low.
way up just because of weapon.
Yeah, like there's no way I would get a 100 there.
No.
Almost exclusively because I don't have a tome weapon, and the people that are above me are gonna have like an augmented tome weapon probably.
No, they probably have. The people at the very top probably have great weapon at this point.
Well, yes.
Well, they're gonna be rolling it. They're gonna be parsing today.
So for global Theo, you were 63rd among all jobs.
Damn. All right. I'll take it.
Damn. Want to hear something sad?
The gap in damage between myself and first is crazy.
It's 3,000.
And also that is a parse run. I am very sure. Actually, maybe not. The Scholar died twice, and the Dancer died once in the run the top Reaper.
They have 2 kills. Also, just to note, they do have a locked-in 100 on the 3rd and 4th fights. And they have and that's for Dragoon, and then they have a not locked in 100 as Reaper on this fight from today. What the fuck? And then they have an 82 on Sugar Riot.
Yeah, if you guys wanted me to rank, you'd have to feed me the gear instead.
Yeah. Yeah. That was such a tragic pull for me. I got 0 crit direct hits on any of my important abilities, and I crit out of 20 of them. I crit 6.
Veritas, are you comfortable with the Yans? And
yes.
Okay. Are you comfortable with Dark Knight?
Yes.
Then do Dark Knight. Like, the mitigation just works out better specifically for the Yans. I
mean, doesn't he just simply get like a free TBN every 10 seconds?
Yeah, free TBN plus instead of his 40% nit hitting back, it's actually an XCOG. A 1200 potency heal whenever he drops below 50% on his 40% nit, and then also, yeah.
And are we doing it where I'm as physical range going to be cleaving.
I'm
I
fine
believe
with
you
that
are.
personally, but that's what the guide said to do.
Because
Physical range melee.
as dancer, my AoEs are useless if I'm not under everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're going dancer, then yeah, Nuri will take your thing because she has Glare Forge up during that. And then what's it called? And then Rathiu, you take the West Manta.
Yep, both times, right?
Yes.
And
okay.
burst
Nuri, you're
is
only taking the northeast Manta. Sorry, you're only taking the northeast Manta. The southeast Manta is taken by Siggy. Yep.
Yeah.
and that first Yan better die quickly.
Yep.
Yes.
For the puddle, I just drop it like straight in the top corner, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then if another puddle, it shouldn't go out, but if another puddle does go out, drop it directly, like as close as you can,
But
south of that one.
since we're sending 2 minutes there, it should be dead pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean, as we were usually always sending 2 there, but yeah.
Look at the cleave maxing video.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that because part of it is what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring it to you are still gonna swap, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring it directly to the ray in southwest, and you're going to single target that ray until it dies. Except for Abyssal Drain, go ahead and use that. But other than that, I would single target the ray down to help Matt kill it.
Okay.
I thought.
What?
Oh, you talk about southwest, not northwest Manta. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, he was saying north because we were doing the thing where we were just keeping the Yans north and having the off tank hit the second Jabberwock. Part of what we need you to do is to help Matt with that ray. It's not really part of Cleave Max, kind of the rest of it stops, but I sort of learned through doing Cleave Max, that's actually what you're supposed to be doing. And I think, first, number one, you have a heal in your single target, so that would actually, low-key help you, which you would do it on the Jabberwock anyway, so I guess that doesn't make any difference, but either way, part of the Cleave Max is we want to get as much damage on all of the squirrels as we can, and in hindsight, if we're not abusing warrior healing, we really should just have me wherever the squirrels are, and we're bringing the squirrels to the Manta. So we need to...
You mean to the Jabber?
Well, to the Jabberwock and then to the Mantas. We want to follow that whole path rather than just part of it.
Okay.
So I know we're shaking some things up again.
Sounds good, dude.
But, I mean, a lot of it's similar to what we were doing before. You're mainly just going to be on a different job. I would just be mindful of where you're standing when you go to the Manta, just because you want to watch out for the water. But for the I wasn't even doing it when I was doing the Yans, and we were still killing it fine. But I would, because when I realized that this is what people are doing, I was like, oh shit, I guess I'm stupid. And which it makes sense, because I guess even though yes, you get more damage off of doing AoE, the point is to get that Manta down, so that way you free up Matt. So amount
basically
of
after the second after the second Yan, well, technically third Yan spawns, just book it southwest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grab the second one. I sprint. You probably don't need to. I sprint just because I have my range combo there, so I'm just not even thinking about it, and I'm just getting there as fast as I can. But yeah, just go down to the Manta, just watch the water positioning, and single target the Manta down minus Abyssal Drain.
Yep.
I'm not going to deny Abyssal Drain. I mean, the healing is just so good. You might as well. But yeah, anyway. The only other thing I want to address, and this is the only reason we're not in, is because we're talking about this stuff, so I don't want the instance timer to tick down, is a lot of groups that Wire and I were encountering were doing North Cactus, which essentially what that means is instead of bringing during the cactus phase, instead of bringing the boss to the, where are we putting it, like on D? Instead of doing that, you just keep it north, and there's actually a lot of really good dodges that you can do if you just stay to the north end of the arena. As far as the defamations, I think they were just doing tank southwest, DPS southeast, but I also saw some people going north. I'm personally not a huge fan of it. It kind of depends on the party stacking middle, otherwise you'll kill people. But that's the standard thing that I've been seeing a lot.
If you're taking the boss north, would straight east and west be safe to drop defamations?
If you keep the boss north. But you really want to be moving the boss mid before the teleport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially because some people really have like a mind of their own, at least in PF. Some people really have a mind of their own as far as where to go. So just going middle so you know, hey, don't bring the defamation middle, because then it's very obvious when you fucked up. Then it's fine. But I guess you can in theory freestyle it, but I would be mindful of it. Personally, if we're going towards the middle, theoretically any corner works, but then that also means it doesn't really matter which way we go. I think if it does work, and maybe we could try it a little bit, is the north corners will be closer for us melees having to spread out. Not necessarily closer at the end, but closer from a standing position. Whereas if we had certain patterns, you might have to like book it to the south corner. But you also don't have to go all the way to the south corner. I never do. I go pretty far, but but some of that came with time. So I'm just throwing that out there. If we want to keep doing, I guess, West Cactus, we can. But at least Wire and I have found North Cactus to be a lot easier and simpler. There's really only like a couple really fucky positions.
It is. We basically delay it till after the first manta has been attacked.
Okay, so once it's been aggroed, send it. But
yes,
which means I still have to prepare it in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to as well, so I feel your pain.
So I think then it'd be safe to start casting when the manta takes form.
Yes, I would say so.
It's 5 seconds before I can actually send it out.
What are you talking about?
Timing technical during the ad phase.
Because
unlike you, I have to pre-prep it before I press a button.
It would be ideal to do it like a second after the boss is targetable, so that we can...
No, it's going to be done after the manta's targetable and aggroed, but I have to prep it beforehand.
Oh, yeah. It'll be around the same time.
Yeah, I don't have this button that just says, hey, everyone gets crit.
I mean, you also don't have to be in melee range.
Oh, maybe that's why the original version of it had, when people first started doing North Cactus, they had the tanks going southeast.
Oh,
that might actually be the reason. I didn't even think about that.
Well, because we had some difficulty because PFs apparently changed, and we still had the old ones for certain positionings.
Yeah, right. People were updating the raid plans, and there was one with that one specifically. They had like swapped them for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Yeah, we could do that. Especially like I'm agreeing with you. I would be the one who's changing here. Like I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
How am I reading?
I just think it's easier for just you and me to, make that change rather than having 6 people making that change.
So I guess for clarification, DPS, your defamation spot is the same. It doesn't change anything.
Are we just going?
I feel like I want to chase Rick with this AoE defamation instead and see how that goes.
So the boss will be at A. DPS are coming all the way down here, and supports are going, or tanks are going over here.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Is this still far enough? Because
if I go like here, as long as
I can still target there,
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've been going like here-ish. Like
yeah, because you still want to hit with your range
I'm
spell.
still throwing blades at it. So
Yeah, fair.
Right here.
Alright.
like I basically go as far as I feasibly can while still being able to hit the boss.
Let's.
So everybody's cool with the 2 strat changes that we're doing?
Yeah.
Cleave maxing and North Cactus.
With the last bit of cleave maxing, just want to make sure there's no like, oh, melees do this, range do that. It's just everyone does that priority that was listed.
Seems like it, yeah.
In the video. Okay, that helps. I noticed.
Yeah, with the exception of when
there it is from Hector's video for your priority.
Yeah, I already have it on the
yeah, I think the only exception is when you and I have to swap targeting the cat occasionally.
Yeah, the cat is still important, but
right. Well, just from last week when we're south the range, but baiting puddles, that cat is impossible to hit. At least for me, you know, I've got Fire Force to cast, and then it just jumps north and. It just gets sucky.
A major thing we can do to make it a lot easier is if you just throw your dot on the cat, and also throw your dot on the Yans. Whenever you can.
I dot everything as soon as they come up.
You don't dot the first, or you might be able to because Arrow has an actual attack on it for the first Manta, but that doesn't die too fast for dots to be effective.
Yeah, by that, at that point, I already have my Glare 5 or Glare 4.
Glare 5.
So it dies. Sorry, Glare 4. It dies way too fast for me to actually for the dot to actually be effective.
Yeah. So you could.
But I do dot the second Manta when it comes up too. So.
Yeah. All right, just making sure. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, yeah, when I was doing that as machinist, it was kind of lonely over there.
Oh no.
I'm trying to think.
All right, aside, cats. I'm trying to think of anything specifically.
One thing I'm gonna say is, do we need to go over any of the later mechanics again, or not?
Are we doing support left DPS right for lightning?
Okay. That's what I was gonna clarify.
Well, there we go.
We may want to go over the tower spots again, just to make sure everyone's 100% sure where we're going.
Yes.
So if the boss is gonna be over here somewhere.
Doesn't matter.
After the launch, the boss.
Rick, you have done this multiple times for.
The thing is, we are doing really different spots from what other
people
we're doing.
What do other people do?
So what other people do is we start here. We're gonna get launched over. This is semantic, but this is the spots. We're gonna end up here. I'm gonna be here. DPS are gonna be here. And then I don't remember which one the other tank goes to. It's one of these two.
I go here on B.
It might be this one.
3. Yeah, tank
it might
3.
be more closer to the wall, so it might be this one. And then I don't remember what the other spots are. I can try to find a screenshot.
I mean, I know the ranged are the furthest too.
Yeah, ranged are
I probably
furthest.
still have the raid plan. Just give me 1 second.
I have it right here. It's in Sugar Riot.
If we're getting launched from southeast to southwest, where is the boss? Is the boss gonna end up here?
Yeah, because he's right here.
Okay.
Supposedly, well.
Because this is. I'm pretty sure this is the normal.
And then, if I remember, for the other things in terms of it, that for the lightning cloud, in terms of other positioning, with basically, I'm always northeast to wherever the melees are. Melees are relative south.
You are going to be with me. You're going to be northeast always. It's
because DPS are relative south there.
Basically, what you do, because you're going to always be with me, Siggy, for not 8-0. So you will just go to the further out one, because there's a raid wide right after that, so healers have to be close to get heals. And there's a decent amount of damage in that phase.
Yeah, for the 422 spot, I wanted to know when it's south.
It's not.
Can it be? Okay.
It cannot be
never
south.
be
Because,
south.
so what's going to happen, right,
Yes, it
is... I don't think it can.
No, it can't be south because DPS always goes south.
On this radar
Oh,
plan
shit.
on slide 12.
Because you always have the wing debuff. And can you... Oh, wait, if that's the case, then would, like,
Those are the starting powers.
Yeah, it always starts like that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's no pattern where we have to stay here and still do 4.
Regardless,
sure.
what I'm asking is, for melees and tanks, are we always following this arch, regardless of how, like, which side it's on? So, like, in this case, like, if you're looking at it kind of sideways, like a smile or some shit, right? Going from left to right, main tank, melee 1, melee 2, off tank. But then, like, Rick would be closer to the southern end of the platform if it's over here, or are we doing north relative?
Well,
Because
okay.
that
So
can affect where people go.
what
I
I'm
know
going
there's
to
a
tell
terrible way to ask that.
What I'm going to tell you for me is, keep in mind the boss is going to follow me, and we're going to get launched at the corner. So I always want to be in the corner, because otherwise it's going to get real fucked.
So mirror it.
Yeah, I would just mirror it.
Hmm.
So Noah,
I think my
Ryan, you'll be next to
viewer-
me, then Noah, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm the second. So if we're getting launched, I'm the furthest close spot from south.
You're gonna be next to Rick.
Yeah, because Rick's get the furthest spot physically possible.
At worst, use eyes, because you have to keep in mind you have to pre-position yourself for those twisters. So kind of tend in a direction and be like,
Though,
I'm going
by
to
the
this
way,
one. You know,
the twisters are if you stand right outside the edge of your tower and then you go all the way to the other edge of your tower, you can dodge the twister.
That may potentially fuck you if you're a melee. So just keep that in mind.
It'll be like
Really, the twisters are really small.
Honestly, for melee, you probably just want to stay on the boss.
Yeah.
You'll get better uptime that way. Just stay on the boss.
Yeah. But just
like in this
worst case
specific
scenario.
diagram, I can see like maybe being a bit closer to the arena wall with it, and then just drifting over. Just that way, there's no overlap possible with towers. But
just
depends on how
use
quickly those
eyes,
towers come
honestly.
up. Yeah.
You have a little bit of time. A
I'm
little
gonna
bit.
do my best to call things during that phase. I kind of had to do it for Wyro while he was like half DC'd for most of it.
Yeah, I was half
so-
DC'd. The towers would literally spawn, everyone would teleport into position, and I was going off of your thing of when it was going off to move.
I'm moving
Did we decide whether we're doing the funky melee thing from Rick getting knocked from right to left or left to right?
We were originally going to do left to right, but like if we
We're
wanted
doing right,
to,
left now?
everybody would need to change their spots, and we just did spots from right to left.
So always go right to left.
If everyone's okay
we're
with me
going-
starting from right, we are going to go right to left.
Yeah, that's fine. So Ryan, we'd be going to the corner behind 3 and getting knocked over to 4.
Oh yeah, and then we're gonna do the funny BS over here for the 8.
I'm going to ask that we switch just because we already did the spots.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions?
No.
Before we go in.
How do I do my rotation again?
I don't like to hear that on the ads phase.
I keep,
I need you to do damage.
whatever the
Yes,
equivalent
sir.
of
You're getting another
of
99.
Dragon Kick Monk is, do that.
We don't have a monk in our party.
No, I said whatever the equivalent of Dragon Kick Monk is.
Just press your buttons with somewhat confidence, and we'll probably be okay, maybe.
So I think Dragon Kick Monk's equivalent would be like fucking using Shadow of Death and only Shadow of Death for Rebirth. Which sounds awful. Just died a little inside saying that.
Alright, first pull.
Am I potting right away, by the way?
Yeah, I'm potting right away from the first one at least.
We're supposed to
Maybe
punt
we
the. No, if you do that, then you can't punt when we're supposed to for cleaving.
How would you do that?
Okay.
I mean, I guess it's good for him, but opener damn.
I would hold.
Okay.
I think a lot of people just save their pot and use the first one during ads.
They use them at like 4 and 10.
Yeah, they'll use a later one.
Interesting. Okay.
Jesus.
It's actually in the
You're
guide
right.
for that.
To live.
Can you get the legendary?
That was not.
That's
So keep in
He's also
keep in
not going
mind
to have
you do
wings.
not have wings.
Remember, you don't have wings, so just pre-position.
Yep, all good.
I'm glad 3 of us just said that.
Light parties.
Oh, good. The pattern that makes me think.
No, you don't have to think. You just come over here. You know, stop the boss a few times.
I'm pressing my buttons.
Light parties.
Miriam was going over the edge.
Blocks.
Oh, the only thing we forgot to talk about.
I'm in.
Do what's it called? Ranged DPS or LB?
Physical ranged?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fizz ranged. It's more consistent because if you don't have LB2, you still get the LB on the and plus swirls.
Oh, that's cool.
Remember, we're gonna stay north.
Okay. So the boss is staying up here, and I fuck off to 4.
Do I
right?
still do it on the 4th boss? On the boss?
Yeah, I think the timing is still the same.
Yeah, it's just that mine is targeted while Mac can just places.
Yes, you would have to.
Well, I don't know the fucking facing of this one.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
That's
Oh,
like
I do not like this.
How about we don't do that?
No, that's the worst one. Trust me.
That is the only bad pattern there.
That's the one.
You're nuts.
You're not instilling confidence in Orion.
That made me very, very distressed.
That's the one
That
bad
happening-
one, I still fuck it up.
That happening during burst really sucks.
Yes.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
Yeah, imagine if I could use Peloton in fights.
I hope so.
What do you think of this?
Just dodge, Harry. I've been doing so many. Oh, I see what happened.
Wait, what happened?
What happened was I
Do we want to reset?
complete-
This is right
yeah, just reset. Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry. No, what happened was I've been used to doing True North for that because everyone does True North and forgot that we were doing relative. I will not make that mistake again. Sorry.
Oh, that's a healer thing, yeah.
Well, it's
Sorry about that, Neri.
It's not relevant for us because we always go in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh. We're gonna get that pattern every single time.
I mean, it's gonna come true now that you've said it.
And we have no one to blame but you.
It's okay.
I mean, that's normal though.
That's true.
It's only okay as long as though it gets or one of you ranged people gets the funny marker.
What's your favorite color?
I curse Ryan with the marker to force him away from the balls.
Oh, that's not good.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Partners. One.
What am I doing?
Blocks. Mechanic, right? I'm in.
Got it.
comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the ring has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Box.
Those are much smaller than I thought.
You're a liar.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Fork.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Cluster.
I'm in.
I'm out.
Already.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
Oh, I didn't see the pulsings. Okay.
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Oh. Yeah,
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger!
yeah. That's so wipe.
Don't know why I didn't see the pulses on my screen. Oh, it's a pulse. It's a different kind of pulse. Never mind. I remember now. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I hit it before you.
I know Arrow actually has a attack on it first, so
No, that's what I used on it.
oh, then maybe the dot doesn't register?
Does Arrow not have an initial on hit damage?
It
does.
does. But there's some weird things like I know Flamethrower doesn't activate it, the tether.
At all?
Yeah, apparently Flamethrower will not activate the tether.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm assuming it has to do a specific tick, and it doesn't come out turn one.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Light parties.
I will say I like the time is standard a lot more with standard step with a true pull timer on this fight.
I'm in.
to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Looking.
The rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
I missed.
Oh, this is so.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Sorry. You have so much room to fudge that one, anyways.
Yep.
Living alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
I need the boss more centered.
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Oh, wait. Triggered on me.
What are you hitting the boss with?
I
Nuri?
wasn't.
No, I know you weren't. I wonder what Nuri was hitting it with.
Yeah. Sorry.
Challengers down! Is this the end?
Also, if you want me to range,
I hit it with the Glare 3 and it still didn't trigger on me. I swift casted my Glare 3.
The fuck?
Also, for if you want me to range, I'll be there. I need the ball dead center, otherwise I can miss.
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Alright. Nuri, if it's not registering for you, I'll just grab it and take the DPS loss. It's like 2 herbivores, not much.
Okay.
That's still weird though.
That's
Yeah,
really,
we really
strange
need
that
that
it
to
wouldn't.
be
Yeah.
It's really strange that it wouldn't go to you.
Yeah.
I know, but I hit it twice. The very
Yeah, I
first one
saw.
with my...
I saw you hit it too. Like I don't know why the fuck it didn't hit you.
I don't understand it, and I'm standing right beside it.
Should you try autoing it? Because that's like immediate, isn't it?
Inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
I mean,
Like
not.
as soon as it's up, I'm targeting it. Like I'm not targeting anything else. I click off of everything else just to make sure that I do target it.
You know it's targetable because I've actually hit it right when it spawned in before and took an aggro.
And I was holding technical there because I didn't want to hit it.
Yeah, I'll just grab it if it's not registering for Nuri.
I just want to know why it's not registering for me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, so do
curious.
I.
Yeah, I want to also see like the. I mean, I'm assuming the logs show her doing damage to it, so.
Don't worry, guys. There's a small indie developer.
Partners.
Wait, I know. Nuri, go meld accuracy.
What?
Go meld accuracy.
Dang it.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Sorry. Yep, got it.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Oh.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Fourth.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Right, you're in.
Watch your math bomb.
And you're right.
That's a big ass roll.
I can get it. Oh wait, I can. But death and weakness on.
We can try it again anyway, just for, you know,
Experimenting on
Slight.
everything.
slight reprog. Since
I'll
we're
just
changing
crit hard.
strats.
We can get it to work. I mean, doesn't matter if we have damage or not. If we can get it.
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
After we kill this Ray, we're gonna move over to
I need to kill this. Okay, that died. Good.
If it ain't gotten away.
Kill the ring.
Get some debuffs.
Yeah, no damage buff.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Deanna's going to put me out of the man misery.
Oh jeez. Yeah. We had the damage down. We knew it was. Oh, we got it.
Yeah, I'm dotting it with Biolysis, which has no initial tick of damage, and it still insta aggro's on me.
Rick, do you pop sprint during cactuses?
I seem to be indecisive. We'll say yes.
All I know is there's a lot of movement in north, and it's very, very suspect.
There's more open space with going north than there is going west.
Well, there's more space where the boss's hitbox is covered by the cactus. It's my issue.
There's a lot more free space for you to stand when you're going north as opposed to going west.
And a missed GCD is less than a damage down.
No, what I'm saying is... No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is... It's irrelevant, but... Yeah. Just harder to... make sure things don't...
Light parties. Genuinely, I don't know what you're asking, and I would like to help you if I can. But
it's just a...
Light parties.
Yep.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
If you just stay right on the line, basically at the.
Oh, I know you're dodging it. That's not the issue.
Yeah.
The nature of my ability is forcing me to be on the hitbox.
Oh yeah.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Breathe.
You don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this? Living alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
I've got a move on me.
So that's the one that died.
Well, they gave the Yan damage up, so.
Yeah.
I'll turn off tank stance during that. I didn't think it would be a problem.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Wait just a second before pull.
Sure.
Still don't think we're killing. I mean, It feels like we're killing it fast enough, but I feel like I have no space.
The Manta's dying slow.
We can't.
The
Focus
west or
target.
the east?
On the east Manta is dying slow.
Okay. That I'll position myself so that becomes the primary target of my technical then.
At least in terms of my burst is backloaded. Like most of the damage is at the end, not the beginning.
In the case that I'm putting 3 puddles down, I'll skip over where the Jabberwock is, so that there's some space to go smack it.
That would be helpful, yeah.
It just shouldn't get to that point. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Where are we missing DPS? Because like, I'm looking at the numbers, and the numbers are fine, like raw number wise, but where's the damage going that it's not going correctly? You know?
Just to clarify, because this came up before, people are actually targeting the Manta again, right? Because that is the point. Okay. So I remember there was some discussion of us killing the Manta so fast that people started cleaving the squirrels more, and we can't do that anymore because that's not the strat.
Okay, let me as I said, I'll position myself so technical hits the Manta harder. Because it hits the closest thing to me hardest.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of my AoEs, at least the ones in the beginning, are gonna be whatever is closest to me. Which cannot possibly be the Manta unless I'm standing in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll grab the Ray faster so you can move faster as well.
No, that won't be an issue. The faster you can grab the Ray, the faster you can target the Ray.
Yeah.
Ideally before. Oh, never mind.
That is part of it because I am hesitating.
Yeah. I'll grab it faster.
Because if he pulls it too early, and I walk forward with him, my lines will go right through and hit the Manta.
Oh yes, you did straight up pull aggro though, off of Squirrel. That's impressive.
It was happening when we were doing it too.
Yeah.
Or if I wasn't turning my stance off, I'd rip it.
Anyway.
Stance dancing for the win.
Yeah, I guess I just underestimated Dark's AoE a little bit.
Oh yeah, that would be part of the issue. I forgot you were on Dark Knight this time.
Dark Knight has really good AoE.
Yes. In the case of pulling a squirrel off of Rick, that's a bad thing. But
yeah. In the case of squirrels dying faster, which the squirrels were dying at a good time, it looked like. That's a good thing.
It looked like the squirrels were going to die before the Jabberwocky.
Yeah. They can do that.
That's actually somewhat normal.
Yeah. We saw that quite a few times.
Yeah, we saw several runs where all 4 squirrels were dead before the Jabberwock even spawned. To give you guys an idea of what we could be shooting for.
What inspiration will you give me, I
really
wonder?
sure. What all one missing, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, well, initially their problem was
I'll be more on top of grabbing the thing as soon as
I know
possible.
we've had like a Viper in a lot of our runs too, but
we didn't have a Viper on our clear runs.
Yeah.
We had Monk.
I assume Viper's just utterly insane in ad space, so.
Well, yeah, Reawaken. It's all AoE.
Yep.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Hey, Rick, I'm gonna let you keep this until like the last second.
Okay.
That way the boss follows you. That way it's just more consistent.
I think of these prickly fellows.
I don't think Ryan likes my movement.
What?
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Okay. Sorry. I pulled it away from people.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
The first time I've actually started getting sucked into quicksand, and I just saw my life flash before my eyes.
I've had that happen a couple of times.
Just jump as you're walking out of it. So even if it starts sucking you in, it won't stop your momentum.
Yeah.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Alright, I got the ray. There we go, that's a lot better.
Yeah.
Alright.
Target down the Jabberwock.
Cat.
Yep, just cat. Mary, prepare for the... Yep, prepare for the RP. Yep.
Fuck. Stunned. Sorry. Got fucked up by the cat.
Alright.
Manta?
Cat. Let me try bait the cat into... Blow up cat. Alright.
Give
West
the
Manta.
other, Manta?
Kudre, living dead, living dead, living dead, living dead.
Yep, got it.
2 minutes up. Coming up.
away.
I need some heals.
Yep.
Bring them over. I'll evoke the
Yep.
fire health one.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Watch for arrows.
Arrows. Kill Yans. Nuke Yans.
Yeah, Yan's gotta die.
Yeah, that's really
I'm out.
I'm in. I might die.
Yeah.
We live.
Oh no. The
Oh no. That was close.
That was
very
so close.
Yeah, I noticed it right the last second. It was very low.
Wait.
It was at, like,
It is
5
so nice not having to text Living Dead in chat. Because that's what I was having to do. But the Living Dead is so nice. Okay, 1 second.
Very close.
I've drunk a lot of Coca-Cola.
I think just slightly less, like confusion on the movement, and we have it easy.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a funky spot. Can we?
I need to use the bathroom myself.
So remember, at the end there, priority is Jabberwock, East Ray, Cat, West Ray, Squirrels, Yams.
Yep.
So just remember that.
And I'm gonna regularly provoke a Yan to take a little bit off of
We're AoEing every time we're hitting anything, right? Except for the Jabberwock.
Hey, it's on a case-by-case basis, honestly. Like
Like if it was me, it's always better for me to use an AoE skill.
At least in my, I'm asking you in terms of should we be what we're doing? Because I was like, all right.
I think
well,
we should single target.
No, listen. I'll tell you what I'm doing first. We killed the squirrels, right?
Yeah.
And then we gunned down the Jabberwock, and then I hit the boss for a little bit. Then I single targeted the Ray and the squirrel that was live, and then Jabberwock spawned and kind of get away with AoEing him there.
Those last two Yans, single target those down.
Yeah.
You think so?
Don't worry about boss damage because it's an enrage, so you have to kill those Yans.
It's an enrage, and us tanks are getting absolutely obliterated right before a tank buster.
Also,
they need to die as soon as possible.
Yeah. Also, the cat needs to die very quickly after the first Ray.
Yeah.
Or after the second East Ray. Sorry.
Cat was pretty. We did pretty good on Cat there, and we can do callouts if we need something specific to die.
I jumped 2 cats that time. Oh, my bad, they jumped me. And then you guys jumped them.
But you can always tell if the cat is close to enraging, because once it has 2 of the little annoyed stacks, it'll do a last AoE and then enrage.
Yeah. But I'm not giving a fuck about looking to see its buff, so...
Yeah. I mean, if it jumps and lands next to me, I'll hit it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm checking that, and that's why I'm saying, alright, nuke cat, whenever, because I see it has 2 stacks already, so I know it's going to enrage next cast.
I love how it goes from jumping around like a little shit to, I'm dropping a goddamn meteor on your head.
FF9 moment.
Anyway.
I mean, Ryan, would you rather be a red chocobo?
Those are worse.
Oh, alright, that was really close to, yeah.
Was it a mess? Yes.
That's about how pretty much every ad phase I've ever seen goes.
The only things better that could have been done is people not getting hit by arrows and then we actually killing the Yan.
Yeah.
Like, it was very, very close.
I was very close.
And I was late
to
on my
not
stun,
by
but the
one.
cat really fucked me.
Do arrows give damage downs?
Yes. Everything that you get hit by that you shouldn't be hit by gives a damage down.
Or it gives you bigger damage down in terms of sleepy sleep mode.
What's your favorite color?
Just be glad it isn't the super damage downs from Ultimate.
Oh gosh, those suck so much.
You're better off dead.
Literally.
90% damage down for 3 minutes.
Just wanted to.
Yeah, that is the strat, but you have to do it at the right time.
Harder.
I'm learning to type faster through typing partners before my GCD rolls.
At that point, why not make a macro?
Helps me stay awake. Oh, as I say that, I accidentally pressed Sarah. Okay.
Yep.
I saw my life flash before my eyes there.
What happened?
The tank buster was very close to us.
Oh yeah, I've seen people get clipped by that tank buster.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Give some extra Nuri, healing Nuri, because I, screwed up my...
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Alright, it's about normal now.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
Gosh, Siggy. I know.
Yep.
Are we missing a party?
Living alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Alright.
So about the moves.
Alright, so screw your dad, Rosh.
I actually got to be able to hit them all without them running away last. No, they got gunned down.
Cat.
Oh, shit.
If you can give some... Alright, I should spread this.
You have him dead here.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Um...
It should still pop, I think.
Nope. My fairy was still on it. It's fine.
Manta, please. Oh, that's the cat.
Cat. Squirrels die.
Yeah, that's like cat and rage. Yeah.
That was close.
Why, are you comfortable just calling to tell me when to?
Yeah, I will call for your Living Dead. Because I just placed an X-Cog whenever you said that, and I was like, oh no, the X-Cog's gonna go off and full heal you.
Yeah, I figure you know your healing abilities a lot better than I do.
Because what happens is I crit the X-Cog, so it's guaranteed, and then I have Seraphism, and then once the Seraphism runs out, then I call for your Living Dead.
Okay.
Because Seraphism gives me instant cast buffed Ad Liquidum.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
I hate my AoE so much.
Unfortunately for you, a circle around you doesn't make sense for your job.
This is true. We had a pole dance circle around us at one point. It was great. Take that away. We literally spun in circles on it like we were insect glaive in the room.
You just hold your spear out, just spin.
Yes.
No, they'll make it worse. You will get a dynamo AoE.
A dynamo AoE would be kind of sick, not gonna lie.
Honestly, yeah.
Certainly be unique.
We can't have that.
And in where they have to make every job the same now.
Yep.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly thorns.
Like with the update in Black Mage's law of its identity.
Lots. It's not very turrety anymore.
I feel like, unironically, Picto has stolen Backmage's idea and identity.
Probably.
Say that Picto doesn't do damage anymore.
I don't think I'm gonna get wait. You bug.
The challenge is down. Is this
It's
the
my bad.
end?
I was away, just not quite far enough.
Have you guys seen the Black Mage AoE rotation? It's
You
not what
can't-
you'd expect.
It can't be worse than the crap I feel like. I mean,
Transpose is used in it, right?
Yeah.
It's honestly
twice
Slam
every
Blizzard
rotation.
too.
damn.
It does a lot of damage, though.
What inspiration
Yeah,
will
it
you
does
give me, I
a
wonder?
lot. It's just weird that you don't use the two main AoE buttons.
Yeah.
You just never use them ever. I can take them off my bar if I wanted to.
Fantastic.
I have every single skill.
What about Scathe?
Scave's on here. I have every button on here. Even sleep.
You cast it on me.
What about the equipped Picto Soulstone button?
I don't have that.
Light parties.
fruit and vegetables, store the needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
What, quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
I'm out.
Yep. Sorry, Siggy.
Well, I also dashed back in, so.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Manta's got.
Yeah, I'm gonna die, by the way.
Okay.
I got hit by a
Oh.
cat.
I see. Trick is hope.
Very. Yeah, I was like outside of its border. Barely. My toes are. I'm dead.
Maybe not.
Maybe? 3, 2. I'm alive.
You're alive. Cat.
Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna go off myself. I tried.
I got it.
Living dead is probably.
Cat. Cat.
Got it.
Cat.
Alright, cat's dead. Alright, he'll
The
Human's about to come out.
It's meals.
Yep.
Okay.
Raid wide.
Jens.
Dead.
Watch for arrows.
Yep.
Final Yan.
Got a tank cluster coming up. Watch out for that.
Alright.
Dead.
I'm in.
I'm out. Probably a lot of stuff on Vera.
Raid wide.
Alright, raid wave by.
Near clean ads.
And we have LV3.
Alive.
All right, LB. Or wait, no, wait for LB. Don't LB yet.
Wait for me to do that.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's the tanky thing.
Alrighty.
Easy fire, for the love of God.
Pulling the boss. Remember, if it's fire, we're doing stacks in the water. It is
Alright.
fire. Watch out for the arrows.
It's this pattern right here. Alright, now
Get out of the water. Watch out for the
Stack.
storm. That AoE is a lot bigger than you think it is.
Yep, and stack up for the
Twister, move.
Oh shit.
I got Nuri. Alright.
Wow.
Couldn't even see that, honestly.
God.
Oh, I did that by accident.
Oh, geez.
Alright.
Right.
It's already moving. Alright. Okay. I can get this rest.
Is this gonna go through immunity?
Son of a bitch.
Oh gosh, you got
Yes, that's far.
it's fine. Watch out, next thing is going out.
He's gonna get it a second time.
Big Ockmorn.
I have some.
I have Bell.
Yeah.
Not bad. Melees and tanks south. Healers are ranged to your, whatever you call those.
Healer, get very close in. Range, go out to fight the AoEs. So Nuri, stand right where you are. Rafu, go further out towards one, past one.
Melee's kind of staying
you're
close
good.
to the boss.
You're good.
No, it's proximity based,
Reposition
right?
for baits.
Yeah. All right, now do your baits, Siggy.
Alright. Melees are usually like this, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
In. Not no tower.
Oh, sorry. That's
Now
right.
move.
Oh, no,
So hopefully I'm
I
fine.
think I should be fine here. No. I cannot see that. Yeah.
Oh, the dot, yeah.
No, I did.
Well, it's nothing to see.
We do
No,
have
I mean,
healer OB.
We would all be here. We would all be at south.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang, the dot.
Heal up the tanks and then tank LB3? No.
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 Matter.
No, we're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Hey, got Lorenzo. That's the hard part.
Can you give me like 5 or 6 minutes, real quick? Sorry.
Are we
Yeah.
Do we
Might
want
as
to
well
just
re-instance
re-instance real quick?
Oh,
Take
yeah.
5?
Reinstance
re-instance.
takes a
Is
5-minute
there like
break.
a tell for that stupid thing? Because it just like decides.
what?
Like,
What?
is
Your screen flashes.
it literally just flash and then we move?
Yes.
Yes.
Your
Okay.
screen
Yeah.
flashes purple.
Stupidest thing ever.
Yeah. When you see
Yeah.
that lightning, that is when the twister snapshots.
Is there a high contrast? Fuck. I'm just kidding.
What do
I-
you mean?
it's
It covers your
first time.
entire screen.
This is the first.
Very
No,
bad.
I'm just kidding. It's the first time. A lot of people.
Yes, you're not
I've seen
looking
it.
for it, and again, it's very easily callable because it's as soon as it happens. For
Yeah,
that,
you
we're
move.
just stacking on the boss, and then when the twister happens, you go to your tower.
Hmm.
Remember that twister is happening in the beginning of lightning
Correct me
phase.
if I'm wrong. It's
happening
cones. It's cones stacked tower, right?
Yeah.
And aren't the melee supposed to go like east and west of the boss? Or
then, kind
is
of.
As long
Like,
as
we're-
we're not pointing it at the ranged and healers, it really doesn't matter that much.
Alright, okay. I don't. Okay.
Yeah, just I've had that if you don't bait it correctly, two ranged and healers can get it on a single side.
Mm.
And that's why.
Mm.
Yeah, so you
Wait,
kind of want to
isn't
sort of
it
fan out.
proximity bait?
Yes,
Yes.
it is
How
for
do they get it?
four closest. Melees are
And
close, ranged
And
are
if the
far.
range different platforms, then there's no way it would target them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way.
Well, it doesn't
Uh,
matter because it depends on healer positioning.
Yeah, so if, for example, two
Depending
healers
on where the boss is, depending on where the healers are, you really want to hug the boss there, just to make it clear.
Yeah.
It also helps with healing too, just to have the healers
Yes.
closer.
And
Yes,
also,
very much, because that is very hard to.
Yeah, that's what I thought it would be, but yeah.
and keep in mind we're baiting twisters in. You have no reason not to be standing on the boss.
When we have the big cloud, adjust for the cloud first, then go to where you need to be for your like your lightning drop. Rather than trying to do it the other way around, because then you'll end up having to readjust again if you didn't process where the light was going to be.
The whole reason I walked to the water was I was trying to position the boss because we were moving, like I needed to stand still. But I was like, I'm going to try to get the boss somewhat centered. And then,
yeah, right at the very start of that mechanic, everybody should stack together for the twisters and then move. Because we had everybody spread out, so we had like 3 or 4 dropped right where Nuri was running, and that was just a combination of like Nuri not necessarily recognizing right away like, oh shit, I have to move, and then moving late.
I did the same
but
thing.
also
Right
we were so spread out that I think it killed 2 people.
Yeah, it did.
Yes. Yeah, it did. It killed me too. I ran a little bit
through it pretty good though.
Yeah.
Like for all intents and purposes, that's fairly good. I mean, we saw basically the same amount of fuckery in our clear run. So
yeah, we saw there was.
I don't know why, but people fucked that one up bad.
Aside from also just my general lagginess, which was its own problem. I'm amazed it lasted until the last 2% of the fight.
For all intents and purposes, I was on the floor for the entire mechanic because lightning killed me.
Yeah, so what I generally... Yeah, Dark Knight is amazing there.
Dark Knight Converter.
Generally what I do during that phase is I just stare at the cloud, and just, as soon as the cloud moves, adjust for that, and then adjust for,
oh, yeah, you just stand perpendicular, like opposite the cloud. Oh, you see the cloud moving one direction, go to that bridge, and then go to your spot.
Just watch your step, because it's really easy to fixate on the cloud and forget that there's little lightning storms happening everywhere. So kind of watch the floor too. Just because I've definitely.
Please God, tell me they have AOE markers and they're not just little tiny purples.
They have normal AOE markers.
No, remember chilling. Those things are orange. We'll be good.
Yeah. You can look at Siggy's stream if you want to look at it again.
Well, I watched it in 4K. It's just
yeah.
I did not know the cloud could double back.
Yep.
Yeah, it can go in any direction. Just you have to keep watch of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying a couple minutes ago, adjust for the cloud. Put yourself on the bridge opposite where the big cloud is going, and then if you have the lightning spread, then shift over to your side. Remember that it is a fairly large AoE, you will have to drop melee uptime.
Yeah, I was gonna just say that. Don't try to get melee uptime there, you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it unless you get lucky with my boss positioning, and I'm not trying for it.
I mean, I can throw a 350 foot. I can throw a 350 potency spear. I can only throw one, but I can throw one.
Have you considered holding the spear in both hands and throwing them?
It's called Viper.
Yeah.
Those aren't spears.
They're spearheads.
By the way, basically, from what I've seen in PF and whatever, as soon as we get past that last phase that we died on, you DPSLB. Well, or was it, yeah?
DPSLB would be after the arena goes back to normal from Volcano.
Yeah.
Because by that point, you just have like a tank buster or raid wide, and she does the very first mechanic again.
I wouldn't rip it immediately, because there's the sticky that you forgot about.
Yeah.
That's the immediate thing after, and you will lock yourself in place.
Yeah, I forgot about the...
Yeah, for sticky, by the way, it's easiest to do boss relative for that, rather than trying to do it, because who knows where the fucking boss is going to be. So, because the boss could literally be anywhere, depending on where we melees end up. So just plan to be relative for that. Slash use eyes. That's another common one. Just spread. just don't wipe there. That's the worst place to wipe, because it's all easy after that. So
It is like what raid wide first mechanic and then enrage.
Yeah.
We got to 940. We got to 944.
No,
no Buster in there somewhere.
No disrespect, Veritas, but Rick has got the moves for the cactus mode. It just makes it easier to actually get like.
I did also have like.
No shade,
like,
but
a dozen
immediate
hours
shade.
Of prog more than.
Okay, he hasn't done. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a lot.
Pretty much that throughout the entire.
I have a better idea. Dragoon tank.
No. Yeah, here we go.
No, I don't take offense to that at all. Like I said, that's why I told Rick to just stick with it. Whatever makes it easier on you guys, man.
How long did we prog together, Rick? I think it was like
too long.
12 hours? Like,
Holy
unironically,
shit.
I think we did like 6 hours and 6 hours or more.
It was a lot.
What's
I
it
don't know
like?
if it was 6 hours the second day. We didn't get on until like.
What's it like to have free time?
That was about 4. It was probably close to 10.
Siggy will have to leave right at the end of raid time, so if we can make use of those 40 minutes, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you, Noah. I appreciate it. Let's go.
Unless
I'm still like.
I'm technically supposed to be off this Friday, so I might not have to do it Thursday unless they have me work. Because they might, because we had more bad news come in.
More bad news. You raided the shop.
Yeah, raided the shop.
Rick's out of commission for another week. In the hospital.
Was Rick ever in commission? I mean,
I've done safety potting during ads.
I potted.
I pot my burst in the ads.
Oh.
He's dead.
What?
He's no longer with us.
Let's just wipe it this early. I mean,
I don't. There I used.
I'm curious what
Rampart
the
plus
law
ablation
says.
and reprisal.
Well, that should be.
what?
I am seeing that you only had ablation.
Yeah,
Rampart may have been late.
Yeah. Because that
Yeah.
did 255 KU counting just
Oh.
ablation.
Oh hell no!
My keyboard
guys,
didn't
40
recognize
minutes.
that I had the
Focus,
shift.
please.
My keyboard
Yeah,
did not
focus up.
recognize I had the shift button held.
Alright, focus up.
Yeah, I'm guessing that Rampart was just too late on the snapshot there.
Damn it, Siggy.
Alright, taking place.
I will correct it.
What inspiration will you give me, I
No,
wonder?
during the timing of when we fought.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Partners.
Yep.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become come different.
Again, letting you hold it, and then I'll poke later.
I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Looking.
I feel like at that point,
You should have just stayed on the same side.
We ran past each other.
One quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
Yep.
Hopefully I still hit things.
It's got a big hit ball.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
I don't know if I hit both of those. Oh, it didn't even go off.
Yeah, the LB2 bar.
Oh, did the LB2 bar fill to cancel my LB1?
Yes.
And we got unlucky with the cat.
Alright.
Oh, this is really.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Is this the end?
I can't quite.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Come on. Keep rolling.
What the fuck is going on here?
Jank, that's working. Oh,
No,
dang
it's
it.
no longer working.
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried to solo take the yams. Killer off,
What
scholar
the
off tank.
fuck is going?
How did he die?
How did
think
you
what-
die?
Died to auto attacks.
The only thing
And raid wide.
Auto
I
is
could
less than
say-
okay, raid wide.
I
Yeah.
didn't get to Veil there. I had to use it early just to survive. I got really low at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, healers, make sure you're babysitting the tanks a bit more because it seems like our damage is okay. We can afford the extra couple GCDs not coming from you guys.
Okay, so what happened was all of your mitt fell off specifically for that raid wide. So if you can make sure you have at least a little bit of mitt on the raid wide specifically, so that it hits for less and the gams hit for less during that time.
Yeah, if someone can call out.
There?
What?
No, I'm getting it on the second one. I don't know if there's enough time for both.
Well, you would have needed healing anyway. You took like 9k more HP from the raid wide, and then it looks like 0.3 seconds later you would have taken another 52k from an auto. So you needed extra healing there regardless. Mitt wasn't going to save you.
Yeah, no, I was. The problem was I was actively casting a heal on him. I'm pretty sure, or very close to it.
And I was too far away to hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if someone can call out the raid wide, because I'm not by the boss, so I can't really see it as easily.
All right. Yeah, I'll remember to call it out.
All right, half an hour. Let's make it count.
By the way, if you do see when my expedient goes out, that is when the raid wide is happening.
Okay, good to know.
I put the Samba out I think 10 seconds before it goes off. So it covers.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Thrillers!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
By the way, I am pretty much 100% sure by now that can never go on the tanks.
What, the sticky moose?
Yeah.
Well, they get their own special flavor of it, after.
Oh, I assumed we figured that out and I'd won.
I hope you like it hot and sandy.
I just never recognized it.
The rain has become desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Oh, God.
Looking.
Ow.
There's something
Wait.
missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
Did I overlap you guys? You guys get hit by a cactus.
What do you think of this?
You overlapped it, you killed.
But we can blame you if you want, Ryan.
I was just confused. No.
Yep.
My reprisal there comes with the buzzer. No idea.
Yeah.
Wasn't even trying to do that.
Yeah, the first few nights I was specifically reprisaling there, but yeah, I noticed that covers, so I tried to.
It happened again.
Oh my gosh. It is impossible to get LB out in that case.
Yeah, I thought it was safe because it seemed like there was no way that we generate the LB necessary for it.
Oh no.
What?
Okay. Just like bike. It's fine. Alright, the red white is coming out right now.
Oh, I might have a problem, man.
Yeah.
You guys got that piece of crap,
Living Dead. Oh wait, no, don't do not do that.
I'm good. Ooh, wait. No, I'm good.
Yeah. Come on.
Nothing
Yes.
needs to die. Why is
so
the
yeah,
other
Living
Manta
Dead.
getting more damage?
Kill cat.
Still targeting this because he's stuck. What?
Need healing?
Yeah, heal.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I genuinely think that, like, the cat is the most annoying fucking thing in the phase. Not even the Yans. I think it's the cat.
That's a fucking piece of shit. Like, if he lands next to me and stops, yay. Alright, maybe don't stand directly on top of him so that maybe the little douchebag doesn't, like...
The one thing is that if the third Manta dies, I'm much more free to go after the cat.
Well, there's the Jabberwock that had to die.
Will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour.
Because the third and fourth Mantas were dying a lot slower that time.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah, I think people were hitting the wrong one.
Because I noticed that the West Manta was dying a lot faster than the East Manta.
Yeah, that shouldn't be good.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Yep.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out, it's a veritable storm of needles.
4.
You don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
I'm in.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
Seriously.
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
I mean, it's great. Oh.
Alright, Mantis.
Raid wide coming up.
Yeah.
Got it.
Just casting it right now.
Yeah.
Cat's dead.
It's all off.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger!
It's fine. Give me
Ryan,
up
the
as
sooner
easy
you
as-
can, the sooner you can use.
Living dead, living
your-
dead, living dead, living dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're back on our feet! Let's
I'm gonna need some help if we don't kill this in time. Never mind, we did. Or we
Oh
didn't.
no, if I
Cat,
would've used my
cat,
stun
cat,
later, I
cat,
think
cat,
he
cat,
actually
cat, cat.
Yeah. Oh no, that's yeah.
Yeah, I need the stuns to come out sooner rather than later because we have a shorter distance being covered on the second one.
Yeah,
so
the
my stun
problem
ends up
is-
being really late,
Yeah,
and it doesn't do shit anyway.
the problem lies in if we get in a situation. Usually, my last attack, if everything goes the way it should, is Drake's Bane, and
I'm going to say
fucking
this, and you're
sucks.
not going to like it. I need you to just prioritize the mechanics over your damage.
No. Also, my stun doesn't come off till he's over halfway. Hold on.
Well, no, I mean like the sooner Rick's stun comes out,
Yeah, no.
as soon
the
as that
problem is
falls off,
it's
you stun
it's
it.
tight. It's a tight window. Like it doesn't come
Sorry,
off.
I'm back. Sorry, I think my Jabberwock position was also a little off. Oh,
No.
Christ,
I stunned right when it was off cooldown.
Sorry.
Thank.
Yes.
We
I'm
have
back.
time for one more full pull, so let's
But
make
no,
it
the thing
count.
I was mentioning about Drake's Bane is I need to cancel the animation in case some funky shit happens like that because. But it has nothing to do with the stun. It's just some weird bullshit about it. So stupid. The damage goes off so late. Sometimes. But that shouldn't even be a problem.
To the Riot Gallery of Glamour!
What's your favorite color?
Should we have range to be attacking the cat rather than the second East Ray?
I do that after my Ray dies.
Okay.
Yeah, but I need my Ray to die faster.
Okay.
Yeah, the problem is since we're off in the corners, we can barely ever hit the cat.
Yeah.
Like party.
Yeah, I'm only like half aware of what's actually coming out from other people, so if I'm suggesting something that we're already doing, my apologies.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
The ring has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this? Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
It wasn't interrupted for once.
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Alright, man.
Are you? I can go sometimes. So whatever, it's fine.
I read what's coming out.
Yep.
Yep. Seconds.
The faster this raid dies, the faster I can attack the cat.
It's not gonna die.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
I'm getting
Rise it again. Can they
Kill.
turn this around?
Alright, cat's dead.
Okay. Ray.
Yep, kill Ray.
Oh, I need a little bit for that.
It's fine.
We're good.
Muse.
There's plenty of space.
Raid White coming out.
Yep.
That's probably
Somebody coming out.
If you can Living Dead now.
Yep.
Other Mew. Ian.
There we go. Scans.
Watch for the arrows with very tight positioning here.
Oh, this is
Final
gonna be
Ian.
good.
Fuck out of the
left
sand.
hand.
Buster.
Watch Buster.
We're just gonna fucking.
Ian.
Yeah, we need. Yeah, we got.
Yeah,
it.
we're-
I don't care if I
it's a
died
rage.
at the fucking.
Oh, in rage, fuck.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, yeah, Rage.
It's in such a fucky spot.
I genuinely don't know why other runs have been so much smoother compared to that. Like,
I don't know. I mean, I even hit the Jabberwock more than usual.
Well, we don't have enough for a full run, so.
Yeah.
I'll do one more, Rick.
Okay. Sure.
With a college try.
Yeah, the stun's kind of fucky.
Everyone, focus up. Make it count.
All I can say is I've seen that Jabberwock die in the middle of the arena.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Flowers.
I cannot physically do any more damage to it.
Use your head, Ryan. Hit it with your head.
I haven't.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
My parties.
That was early.
Amen.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Okay.
There's something missing. Oh, I know. It's awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
All right.
Fun.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Serious?
Better answer.
That's
How did that die?
I don't know, but yeah. That's
I got drowsy, dropsy, whatever it's called.
Oh, you stood in the water too long.
Yeah.
I really think I just didn't move far enough out of it. I was really close to the edge.
I kind of wonder. Oh well, yeah, Siggy, you can.
Yeah,
You gotta go to bed.
I have to basically drop.
Yeah.
So if there's anything quick I need to know, now's the time.
All I could say is just I was kind of hoping for us to get